Hi, everyone, and welcome to the January 28th, 2025 legislative session of the town of Ossining. Please rise and join me for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Councilmember Meyer,
Present.
Councilmember Manicchio,
Here.
Councilmember Field Tawil.
Here.
Councilmember Wines,
Present.
Supervisor Feldman is absent. Supervisor and Town Board announcements.
Thank you. Tomorrow, January 29th, is the start of the Lunar New Year. We would like to wish all those who celebrate a happy and healthy and prosperous New Year. The Westchester County Executive Special Election is going to be held on Tuesday, February 11th. Early voting options available starting February 1st. Please visit Westchester County website for more information. This Saturday is T-Town's annual Eagle Fest, February 1st at Croton Point Park. I went last year. A lot of fun, plenty of stuff for the kids. Come check it out. I believe tomorrow is the last day to buy tickets online, so check that out as well. February 8th is the date for the Lotta House Polar Plunge at Louis Engle Park at 9:15 a.m. I know our Assemblywoman, Damon Levenberg, is always a participant, so come on down and watch her jump in the river. Neighbors Link is a great source for information and community resources for our immigrant population and for anybody interested in what the rights are for our immigrant population, everything going on right now. Please check them out on their website at www.neighborslink.org and click resources to register to attend informational webinars about knowing your rights. Don't forget to apply for the HEAP Home Energy Assistance Program to help cover your heating costs. For assistance, contact the Westchester County Department of Social Services at 914-995-3333. Do any of my fellow board members have any other announcements? Yeah.
Thank you. Any liaison reports?
No, I don't have any.
Public comment on agenda items. Visitors shall be accorded to 1 4-minute opportunity to address the board and any of the resolutions on the agenda. We have nobody online and nobody in person. Board resolutions, approval of minutes, January 14, 2025. Resolved that the Town Board of Town of Ossining hereby approves the January 14, 2025 minutes of the reorganizational meeting as presented. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Approval of voucher detail report. Resolved that the Town Board of Town of Ossining hereby approves the voucher detail report dated January 28, 2025 in amount of $483,048.66. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Resolution to accessory to settlement state road LLC be resolved at the recommendation of the town assessor and the town special counsel and finding it to be in the best interest of the town board approves the settlement of the tax authority proceeding pending as a state road LLC versus the assessors and the Department of the Assessment of the Town of Ossining, Westchester County Supreme Court number 69466 of 2024 for the property located at 557 North State Road. Section 90.15-1-46 as set forth in the process consent judgment with no refund required and be resolved before the resolve that the town supervisor, town assessor, town receiver, and town receiver of taxes, town controlman, town special counsel, and other revenue staffs are authorized to take the necessary and appropriate action to execute, file, process, and modify the 2024 assessment roll and furtherance of aforementioned settlement. To have a motion.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Resolution authorizing the fireworks contract. To be resolved that the town board hereby authorizes the supervisor to enter into an agreement with Legion Fireworks CO Inc. to provide fireworks displays for the town's Independence Day celebration at Louis Angel Park on July 3rd, 2025, with the rain date of July 11, 2025, at the amount not to exceed $25,000, which agree shall be in form acceptable to the town's council and insurance advisors. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Proposal GAFs 7475 actuarial valuation service. Resolved that the town board of town of Austining retroactively accepts the proposal by USI Consulting Group, Glastonbury, Connecticut, dated February 24 for the ASV 74-75 actuarial valuation service for the fiscal year 2024 and 2025 in the amount of $5,900. And before the resolve, the additional projects, including estimates of the effect of plans changes, will be billed at the hourly rate of $385. I have a motion.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Town Zoning Board of Appeals resigning, alternate position Williams Boyd. Resolved that the town board hereby accept the resignation of William Boyd Austining for his one-year term to the alternate position in the Town Zoning Board of Appeals. To have a motion.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Town Planning Board, Architectural Review Board appoints William Boyd. Resolved that the town board appoints William Boyd Austining to the Town Planning Board Architectural Review Board for a 5-year term set to expire in December 31st, 2029. I have a motion.
So moved.
Second.
Thank you, Bill, for your willingness to serve. All in favor?
Aye.
Calling for a public hearing in the matter of a local law known and cited as regulations regarding rental and of town park areas. Resolved that the town board of town of Austining hereby calls for a public hearing to be held on Tuesday, February 11, 2025 at 7:30 at the Bristol Fagan Police Court Facility 8688 Spring Street, Austining, New York, 10562, and the via Zoom conference, in which information will be available at the town of Austining website in the matter of the local law known and cited as regulation regarding rental of town park areas.
Second.
Favor?
Thank you
Aye.
for the motion. Personnel longevity rates for elected official and appointment officer employees. Whereas by duly enacted resolution dated November 21, 2012, the town board adopts the employee handbook for town non-union personnel, and whereas the handbook set for the terms and conditions of employment in elected official and appoint of officer employee, including among other things longevity payments, and whereas the handbook provision regarding longevity minor the longevity benefits set forward to the collective bargaining agreement to town and the CSEA at the time it was intended to prospectively do so as the longevity benefits change in the CSEA collective bargaining agreement, and whereas it is unclear whether the town ever formally ratified the changes in the longevity rates to correspond to the CSEA collective bargaining agreement from 2012 to the present. Now, therefore, be resolved that upon the recommendation of the town supervisor, town board hereby retroactively approves the longevity schedules attached here as Exhibit A, new product, effective January 1st, 2012. I have a motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Personnel Appointment Court resolved that the town board of the town of Austining appoints John Nakari Austining to the position of court attendant in the town of Austining Justice Court at an hourly rate of $25 effective February 3rd, 2025. To have a motion.
Second.
All in favor?
2025 Cabaret license the Brickcliff Manor Restaurant and Catering Corp. Whereas the Brickcliff Manor Restaurant and Catering Corp. has filed an application for a cabaret license for a calendar year of 2025. Its lease is leased property located at 25 Studio Hill Road, Briarcliff Manor, New York 10510. And whereas the town board has reviewed the application and attachments, therefore, as well as report from involved department, including the police department, the building department, and whereas the town board held the duly notice public hearing and its regular meeting on Tuesday, January 14, 2025, members of the public having the opportunity to attend to be heard, and the public hearing was closed on January 14, 2025. And now therefore we resolve that the town board of Town of Austin hereby approves the application of the Radcliffe Manor Restaurant Catering Corp. 25 Studio Hill Road, Radcliffe Manor, and the unincorporated area of the Town of Austin for a cabaret license through December 31st, 2025, to have advanced DJs with no more than 6 performers at one time from 12 p.m. to 11 p.m. Saturday through Thursday night, and to 12 a.m. Friday and Saturday night. And before the resolve that the town board hereby directs the applicant to ensure strict adherence to with all requirements to the town code and state law, and especially to the town board determine if it's necessary in order to protect the health, safety, and welfare of the residents of the town of Austining, to expressly condition this approval upon the applicant's adherence with the following. The applicant must ensure the back doors are kept closed all the time except when being used for ingress and egress. The applicant shall not play amplified music outdoors at any time. The applicant shall not use amplification of any kind outdoors at any time. The applicant shall utilize sound meters to monitor the sound level when amplified music is playing. Before the resolve, the condition of this cabaret license are only for the 2025 calendar year, and the town board reserves the right to modify, add to, and eliminate any of the conditions when considering the applicant's application for a cabaret license renewal for the 2026 calendar year in accordance with the Chapter 68 of the Town Code. And before the resolve that the town clerk is hereby directed to send the applicant a certified copy of this resolution. Do I have a motion?
But
Kristen
before the
Nicolini?
board
Mhm.
makes a motion on this, there was just one item I wanted to bring to your attention briefly. The Briarcliff Manor, in the past, the board actually amended the 2024 cabaret license to allow them to play amplified music until 12 a.m. midnight on Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays, and then 11 p.m. on Sundays through Wednesdays. So if the board is so inclined, if to consider the motion as amended.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
You want me to read it?
Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
2025 cabaret license Maya Riviera Bar and Restaurant, whereas Maya Riviera Bar and Restaurant, 518 North State Road, Briarcliff Manor, the applicant has filed an application for a cabaret license for the calendar year 2025, and whereas for its 2024 cabaret license, the town board authorized the applicant to play amplified music until 1 a.m. on Friday and Saturday nights and 12 a.m. on all other nights. And whereas the town board is authorized under Chapter 68 of the Town Code, Section 6820B, to extend hours a cabaret may play amplified music beyond what is stated in the code where it deems it appropriate and consistent with the public safety and welfare. And whereas the town board has reviewed the 2025 application and attachments thereto, and has solicited input from involved departments, including the police department and building department. And whereas the town board held a duly noticed public hearing at its regular meeting on Tuesday, January 14th, 2025, and after members of the public having the opportunity to speak on the application, the public hearing was closed on January 14th, 2025. And now therefore be it resolved that the town board hereby approves the application of the Maya Riviera Bar and Restaurant for a cabaret license for the calendar year 2025, subject to the following limitations and conditions. 1, the music played on site will consist only of a musical duo, mariachi band, or other bands consisting of 3 to 5 members using guitars, trumpets, drums, and/or other mariachi band instruments, or B, a DJ using a karaoke machine. 2, amplified music shall be allowed from 11 a.m. to A, 1 a.m. Friday and Saturday nights, and B, 12 a.m. all other nights. 3, amplified music shall only ever be allowed indoors. Be it further resolved, the town board finds that based upon the positive role the applicant's establishment plays in the community and the favorable recommendations from the building department and the police department, but while also balancing the interests of the neighboring residential community, it is appropriate and consistent with the public safety and welfare to allow the applicant to play amplified music until 1 a.m. on Fridays and Saturdays, but reserves the right to revisit this determination in subsequent years and make any modifications to the hours during which amplified music is permitted that the town board deems necessary based upon the circumstances presented at that time. And be it further resolved, the conditions on this cabaret license are only for the 2025 calendar year, and the town board reserves the right to modify, add to, and/or eliminate any and all conditions when considering the applicant's application for a cabaret license renewal for the 2026 calendar year in accordance with Chapter 68 of the Town Code. And be it further resolved, the town clerk is hereby directed to send the applicant a certified copy of this resolution. Motion?
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion, comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
2025 cabaret license, Flames Bar and Grill LLC. Whereas Flames Bar and Grill LLC, 533 North State Road, Briarcliff Manor, the applicant has filed an application for a cabaret license for the calendar year 2025. And whereas the town board has reviewed the 2025 application and attachments thereto and has solicited input from involved departments, including the police department and building department. And whereas the town board held a duly noticed public hearing at its regular meeting on Tuesday, January 14th, 2025, and after members of the public having the opportunity to speak on the application, the public hearing was closed on January 14th, 2025. And now therefore be it resolved that the town board hereby approves the application of the Flames Bar and Grill LLC for a cabaret license for the calendar year 2025, subject to the following limitations and conditions. 1, the music played on site will consist at any given time only of A, recorded music, B, disc jockey, C, live single singer, or D, self-accompanied piano player. 2, amplified music shall only be played between the hours of 4 p.m. and A, 10 p.m. Tuesdays and Thursdays, 11 p.m. Fridays and Saturdays, and 9 p.m. Sundays. A should probably be Tuesday through Thursday, so I'm just going to make that change. We'll do as amended. 3, amplified music shall only ever be allowed indoors. Be it further resolved, the conditions on this cabaret license are only for the 2025 calendar year, and the town board reserves the right to modify, add to, and/or eliminate any and all conditions when considering the applicant's application for a cabaret license renewal for the 2026 calendar year in accordance with Chapter 68 of the Town Code. And be it further resolved, the town clerk is hereby directed to send the applicant a certified copy of this resolution. A motion?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you. Monthly reports resolved that the Town Board of Town of Boston hereby accepts the following monthly reports for the month of December 2024, Dell Cemetery and Building Department. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Visitor recognition. Visitors shall be accorded to 1 4-minute opportunity to address the board and any issues not related to the agenda but relevance of common good of the town. Nobody? Do I have a motion to adjourn the regular meeting?
So moved.
Second.
Are we going into exec? Or all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Good night, everyone. Thanks for joining us.